reason why I shouldn't try to kill you now, aside from the fact that I probably can't. Oh wait, that's a pretty good reason in and of itself. But, doesn't mean I don't want to. Oh, I want to. Oh yeah, I want to kill you. I do. You are a crazy person, and I was glad to be done with you. Why are you here, and why are you a Trachovite? Oh. There's a woman sitting at the head of this table. You meet gazes with her. It's a strange experience. You can't just see her, you can sense her. Whatever strange modifications you have experienced, she has too. Her face has the same cold, ageless quality. Her eyes the same faint glow. She watches you with great interest. You aren't sure whether she recognizes you or is just pleased to be able to analyze a kindred spirit. When she speaks, her voice is calm and confident. She has spent many years being used to having her words obeyed. I am Latalia, once of the Shapers, then of the Rebels. Now I will raise the Trachovites from this low place. I have allowed you to find us and come to me because I wish to take the risk so many others have. I want to recruit this new mysterious Shaper, or Lifecrafter, if you prefer. Come sit. I would tell you more of us. Oh, I guess the Trachovites are a joinable faction, but I don't think I'm going to join them, because I've already joined sides. Why is everyone so dang interested in me? She looks at you over again and laughs. You still ask that question? The world is balancing on the edge of a knife. Even the Shapers have come to question their path. One army could tip this balance in any direction. You're a Shaper, Lifecrafter, whichever. And you should know by now that one of your kind is an army in him or herself. I think I'm a her. It's kind of hard to tell. But by the icon. You have not fully unlocked your power, but it's in there. This makes recruiting you worth great effort. Why do you look at me like that? Looks carefully before she nods. No, I do not know who you are, but I do know that you, like me, have been altered, forever separated from our kind by Shaper magic. Try to tell she's lying or not, but her face is blank. For all you know, you bore a great grudge against her once. There is no way of knowing it. Who are you? Latalia. Once I was Shaper Latalia, good loyal Shaper, young, unthinking, following the rules, making the required hordes I had promised. Thus I was given an important mission. I traveled to a village called Dry Peak in the mountains to the south. The rogue Shaper was making new, unauthorized creations. The previous Shaper sent to deal with the situation had not succeeded. My job was to purge the mountains, destroying anything that displayed even the hint of rogue. And it was there that I met the Drakes in Dracons. Okay, and then what? Traveled through the mountains, slaughtering as I went. It was the first time I had killed for the Shapers. It unsettled me. Then, in the highest peaks, I led an assault on an uncontrolled underground lair. It was there that I first met Galdring, the same Galdring that leads the rebellion now. Unlike his servants, he did not attack. Instead, he deflected my attacks and he spoke. He found me in a moment of weakness, of doubt. His ideas, his hatred of Shaper law, his desire for freedom, it spoke to me. And I confess it, his offer of great power was also welcome. She holds up her hand and looks at it. It's a slight glow of her waxy flesh. The power within her that, as in you, always seems to want to leap forth. The promise of power was kept, so I disappeared. I helped him escape. I fled the Shapers. And you joined the rebellion, and you were a big fat jerk. Joined? We started the rebellion. With some difficulty, we went to the Ashen Isles. Galdring chose that location. He thought it was remote enough for him to do the work that was needed, to create and reshape the Dracons, and to make an army, and to have a dog bark in the background. Jeez. This took years. The Dracons made new generations of themselves, heartlessly destroying the weak and copying the strong. I learned the art of canisters, how to make them, how to use them, and to use them, and to use them. It's the happiest years of my life. Planning, hiding, sending out agents, preparing to emerge. My new beliefs had not soured in me yet. Just a second, I'm gonna go calm down the dog. Okay, I think she's calm. But those times had to end. There were too many of us. We had too much power. Our detection was inevitable. It was time to make the great gamble. We would unleash the full, uncontrolled power of the Shapers against them. I left our home, found a target, and lashed out. Where did you attack? At a school of shaping. I made creations, entered the school, and slaughtered all I found. I thought that it was a good symbol. After all, it was in a school that the Shapers did their best to enslave me. But I felt such joy. The canisters had changed me. They filled me with power and rage, and it felt good to let it out. But I'm not like the others, I realized. I realized what was happening to me, and it disgusted me. Uh-huh. Really? Liar. You feel that I'm the... no. You still stayed with the rebellion? I still believe that its cause was just. We fought, we took advantage of the arrogance of the Shapers, we had more success than I thought possible. I thought my crude child's idea of a just world could exist. And then as we conquered Eastern Terrestria and consolidated our gains, I saw what was happening to the Dracons, to Galdring, to all of them. They began to command the other creations, and to shape all sanity and control out of themselves. They're arrogant creatures. This is not unique to them. The Shapers are the same way. And yet this does not excuse them for the horrors they have created. The day the first Unbound were released, I realized the truth. Did you try to convince the Dracons to take a different path? Are you mad? Of course! Galdring was my... friend is too weak a word. He's the one that set me free, and yet the power of shaping took his mind away. What'd you realize? The power to make life is too strong. It corrupts. It gives one madman the ability to do immeasurable harm. And this can't be prevented. The day the Unbound were released was the day I became a Trachovite. And that is the tale. Thanks for your patience. I will spare you the story of how I contacted the Trachovites, how I took a band of scattered and confused victims and convinced them to follow me. Trachovites can make their ideas heard if they can have the courage to do what needs to be done. It's about the way she says this gives you a chill. If her story is to be believed, Natalia is good at two things: believing in a cause very strongly and killing for it. See ya. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. No, not even interested. If only because it's freaking Natalia. Although these traps are pretty cruel. There's no way you could disarm those. They are way too close to the activators. Can I go north from the Okinawa? Just curious while I'm here. Nope. Okay. Well... what can I do? The hardest shaper to kill is probably going to be the all one. That's his name. I'm not sure I really want to start the destined to fail slaughter. I don't think I'm strong enough yet, despite the fact that I'm level 43. So everyone has thousands and thousands of hit points. Well, let's go to Fort Defiance. We're still all friendly here. I want to give you research notes. 400 coins. That's almost enough to buy one curing spore. Not so sure I can handle any of this. But I might as well explore while I'm here. There's very little I didn't see, but I might as well do it. One of the rear chambers of the main building. No one has given you permission to be in here. Echo of footsteps to the south. Noticed a pressure plate set into the floor. No doubt connectors to alarms are worse. When in here, some care must be required. Not sure what the point of sneaking back here is. I didn't even see a lever back there or anything. a library? Oh! Book. And wait for the guard to appear and disappear. Oh, there he is. Shoo. Go away. I could kill you. Would it be easier to just dominate him? Probably not worth stealing. Darn. That means they are worth stealing, but I don't know it until I get a quest for it. He's got nearly 3,000 health and 4 pylons that heal him. The guards are not a concern, but the mages that will come will be. Plus anyone with a baton. Do I need something? Well, maybe? I can give it a shot. Oh, I should bless... No, I won't be able to do it after the combat starts. I just don't want to bless where it would benefit him. Die, warped creature! Tried to recruit you because I thought you had the potential to be a useful tool. I'm relieved that you have shown your true nature. I can destroy you with a clear mind. To do that, I'll probably have to... Oh, goodness. Wrecking those is... probably not going to happen. Yay, soldiers! Pylons attached to all-1 via the conduits detects that his body is suffering damage. The creation trapped inside the pylon begins to repair the damage, knitting his torn flesh and bones faster than you can hack at it. You are about to get a lot of company. Sweet. Confusion rune beta. Well, I don't like the sound of that. Why did combat end? Fire rune beta. Oh no! These guys are better with swords than usual. Not surprising, honestly. Ow. Killing this one is going to be a frickin' endurance run.